sucks. And here we are talking about TNA again on a Thursday edition of Ringside Rant. So why do we keep doing this to ourselves? I am Mike. That is Josh. That is Chris, which we are happy to have him aboard tonight. And he has rants about both things going on independently and TNA. And before we get started in your rant, Chris, I will say this about TNA. I watched the whole show tonight, and it was better than last week, but it still sucked. It was a horrible piece of garbage that should have never, ever been put on television. The coolest part, in my opinion, was there's two. One with Moose, spearing Brian Myers, and the other one with Rosemary and Raven. Other than that,
Yeah,
the show was throwaway.
yeah.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
enjoy
I
it.
think the women's tag match that they had with with the champ, I thought that was decent.
It's
I
convoluted.
think it was actually it's a lot. Actually, tell you the truth, that was a lot better than what the women's matches that they were putting on. Of all the women's matches I've seen, that's probably the best matches that they had. So, um, the other women's singles match that they had, I'm sorry, I can't remember their names right now, but that that was I
Elena Black and somebody.
yeah
It was
Jake
bad.
Stone.
That was a
yes
bad match.
yeah it wasn't bad. It could have been better, but it wasn't bad. But that for the women's matches, that was all right. The Nemesis, good God, the freaking Nemesis. Actually, no. I'll give credit to where credit is due. Nick Nemeth is a hell of a wrestler. It's a stinking, stupid looking brother that halfway got no damn talent. We can't curse for like a couple of minutes, ain't it, or something like that.
Minute.
He's got no damn talent. He's been running the same gimmick for 8 years.
Hey, Chris, fix your mic, bro.
What is wrong with the mic?
It's echoing.
Oh
You got something on in the background?
no.
Uh, when you talk, we can hear you fine.
Huh.
But yeah, that but
I
other than that,
mean,
it was an all right match.
let me go get my
But
earbuds.
but the start of the show, oh my God, I was like a hometown guy. Hometown guy. I know you said it's
Cody Deaner.
huh?
Cody Deaner.
Yeah. But at first I was like, who the heck is this jabroni in this ring? I'm like, really? And I was like, this match is horrible. Then the, then the next match even stepped it up even more. I'm like, Mr. Elegance?
Oh,
Or
dude.
I'm like, what the
The only
Oh,
reason
that
that match
story's
is any
bad.
good, the only reason that match is any good is Mike Jackson.
I was like, what the wrestling some old guy, and I'm like, this dude got the IQ of a potato sack.
And then ODB.
Why is he on my television? I'm like, Jesus Christ, TNA, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It was bad, bro. It was a very bad show. It was a very bad show.
How
It was.
AMC? I really got to question your judgment of keeping putting this trash on.
Well, and they're
I mean,
recorded
it's
too.
barely
That's the other
YouTube
problem.
worthy.
And believe it or not, Chris, I think you have a better show than TNA right now.
Nah, I run a shit show.
Oh, okay. You have a shit show. My bad.
But I see some comments here. Let me see.
So like the Mike, and then he's like, I'm not hating on TNA, but TNA has been suck lately. They're in the suck. Like they're the vacuum cleaner of of wrestling. They are the suck factory. They have no plan of fixing it no time soon.
Yeah.
And next weekend we're going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana, watching this shit live. Which, in my personal opinion, we should be at the Haas tournament again for the second year in a row. My personal opinion.
Heck, no, we should be in Indianapolis for the Squared Circle Expo. That's where we should be at.
We should be anywhere but TNA.
Yes. Yes. The only thing I'm kind of excited for is I get to see New Orleans.
You get to hang out with us. You're not even happy about that.
And well, that too. Yeah. I mean, I get to drink a couple beers with you guys. But at the same time, it's like, because they're going to offer us free tickets to the fucking TV taping.
I don't know, man. They're selling tickets now for the next day. They really are selling tickets.
Well,
maybe they will give us free tickets.
They're offering discounts already?
Dude, it's bad, bro. They can't fill out a 2,400 square capacity arena. And then they're going to be in a bigger arena on April 11th. And I looked and I Googled and I searched and I couldn't find anything. But then I came across something. Oh, dude, we wish you were too, bro. And I came across where Rebellion sold out last year at the same arena. They sold out. This time they have maybe 800 tickets sold.
Because they didn't even announce the card. No, I take it back. No, they have like two. I think they announced 2 matches so far.
3
matches
for Rebellion.
It's a week. It's a week before the pay-per-view. And they announced 3 matches.
Oh, for Sacrifice.
Yeah. We have Steve Macklin versus versus Santana.
Yeah.
We have Leon Slater versus Eric Young. And we have the Hardys versus we have 4 matches. We have the Hardys versus the System. And we have
that's a tag match.
Yeah, and we have Moose versus Eddie Edwards.
I mean, is WWE going to send some guys? I mean, is WWE, huh? Is WWE going to send some guys? I mean, this is bullshit.
Even if WWE sends anybody,
the Knockouts champion is
NXT.
Ariana Grace, so she should be there.
Yeah, she's from NXT. But she sucks in the ring.
She really hasn't been on NXT. I mean, she made one appearance to help form some faction in NXT.
The Birthright.
Yeah, but and that's my other problem I'm having. I have not seen NXT on my channel for like 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. It's like first it was because of the Orange Cheeto guy wanted to talk. And that was 3 weeks ago. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right, and then the next week, it was all because of a bad weather system. We had a bunch of tornadoes, so my news channel was going off. So it's like, so no NXT that was that day. Then somehow today, or not this week, some kind of national report went on, and it's like it blocked it off. But yet somehow NXT still managed to show on some kind of channel, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Well, you're not in the South, man. We get it here on channel 55 or whatever it is here locally.
Yeah, it's on the CW here. So
yeah, well, it's on the CW up here, but when politics are involved, everything's cut out.
You can watch it on the app because that doesn't do the local broadcast.
Yeah, but I ain't paying for that shit.
It's
you
free.
Don't pay for that app. It's free.
NXT?
Yeah, the CW app.
Okay.
I don't watch NXT for 2 reasons. 1, I'm not impressed with the product, and 2, every time the only one I'm interested in watching is Joe Hendry. I can give a shit less about anybody else on that card.
Just
give
because you
anybody.
believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm not gonna sit there and watch NXT because of one person. I'm just not. Just like TNA, I thought they had more than one viable player, and they have two, which is Nick Nemeth and Moose. Other than that, I don't see any star power in this show at all.
Yeah, I've been having some problems with all the products lately.
Did you like Revolution though?
I mean, I watched parts of it. I didn't particularly care for the gratuitous violence match main event. Um,
Violence for just violence sake.
yeah, it's not something that I really care for. Um,
I thought it was
then
good.
and like the whole thing was just like, let's see what we can hit each other with and up the ante each time. And then they really like to do the syringe thing, and apparently it was all the way through his cheek sticking out.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I don't
GCW
think
does it.
anybody really liked that. Even
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
sure not.
okay,
Yeah,
that's a little far. That's a little
yeah,
far.
it goes a little bit too far. Like, and that's with Hangman. That's his gimmick now, is going a little bit too far with everybody.
Push that envelope just a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's with every swerve match he had. I mean, they pushed the envelope more and more and more. And it's like, so what is left besides like trying to
Completely
murder
dying,
each other?
except dying on camera.
Yeah, like they leave nothing else for
Uh,
it. Like,
oh,
just go and wrestle.
bro, Rey Mysterio got that one beat.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
just,
that credit.
yeah. I mean, it's like the deathmatch stuff nowadays is not like it used to be back in the day.
No, back in the day, man, you just got bloody and you could barely get to the 10 count or whatever happened.
Yeah, it was.
Now,
There was
now it's a
story
real.
behind it. There was a whole story by the way they would build up to that match.
Hmm.
Now
Now,
it's just like, all right, let's just try and not kill each other.
let's hopefully not kill each other in this match. Like, I
Yeah,
want to go see Blood in the Sand at IWADS in Panama City. I really want to go to that.
yeah.
I know I'm a gratuitous violence person. I love gratuitous violence. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. But Necro Butcher is on the fucking card. Masada is on the fucking card. Those are two deathmatch warriors, for fuck's sake.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
see
and
who's going to be there.
they're gonna tell a story. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just not gonna push
The
the
envelope.
envelope further and further and further to the point where it's like, so what are we doing?
And I'm a
Like,
huge fan of Necro Butcher. I've been a fan of Necro Butcher since the late 90s, early 2000s. And that man has been through the ringer. He's up in
oh
age
yeah.
now. I mean, dude. And this will be my last time to ever get to even have a chance to go see Necro.
Do you see there's a meet and greet too for that?
Mm-hmm. Dude, we should go together, Chris. We should, man. We should have
I
fun with
thought about
this.
I've been thinking about it. There's no other shows going on in Panama City that around that time.
And I'm pretty sure the locals around there are going to hate it.
No, they got that one promotion there
The one that don't
that
like
that
you.
tr- that that tries to be all extreme and everything. Oh yeah, they don't like me at all, because we ran a show in their area, uh, and they're going around telling everybody that we ran the show over there just to take a shot at them, and really it wasn't. Uh, it was actually a shot at Bizarro Wrestling and their owner, because he screwed me out of a bunch of money.
Mm.
Yeah, but
And he knows that though too.
Oh, well, fuck them guys. Well, I really hope I do want to go to the IWADS. Man. I really am considering going because of the fact I am a huge fan of Necro Masada. Little Sicko is going to be there. That's going to be stupid insane. Um, and the people they're bringing in is just going to be crazy as fuck. Most of them are going to be located here in the South, and a couple Northerner guys. And Chris, you muted. I think he muted himself. Did you mute yourself?
I did. I got a late breaking news thing going on to me, so I'm trying to hear what that is too.
Oh, okay. Good news.
It sounds pretty juicy.
Okay, go ahead. Henry.
We like juicy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he'll probably let us know if it's something we're allowed to hear. But he has a couple of rants that he wants to get off his chest, which I'm going to allow him to do whenever he's ready.
Mm-hmm. But getting back to what we're talking about, TNA is like it's just good.
Dude,
AMC, you can't be allowing this trash. This is trash.
man, I would rather have. I'm going to be honest with you, Josh. I'm going to be real right now. I would rather anything be on my television than TNA.
Yeah, I mean, heck, NXT is better than this, and NXT is like the beginning level. Like, Jesus, I mean, they really need to do some shit. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out what they're doing with Rosemary. I mean, I'm trying to figure out that storyline.
Some fun stuff. She's going around the underworld.
Yeah,
She brought back. She brought back.
But at the same time, it's not making sense. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I've been waiting for Rosemary to appear on TNA. For wrestling, not just. Oh, let me see if I can take this guy. So, oh my god, what the fuck am I watching?
But that's the supernatural stuff that's fun.
Yeah,
but it only works with certain people. It doesn't work with everybody. When you want to be the spooky guys, you actually need to actually be a spooky character instead of just a parody of it.
But here's
that's my other rant about spooky dude characters. I'm on a roll right now. Like I'm on a roll. Spooky dudes that are default creator wrestlers. I'm all about all this stuff right now.
But at the same time,
this unleash hell on everybody on that.
See, but this is the problem I've been having with TNA. They just over here they over here jumped into this relationship with AMC, and just started going to storylines that were from the past shows that nobody knows what the fuck is going on. That was my biggest problem, and it's still continuing. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on because they never explain the fucking stories. So who the heck is writing this bullshit?
You have to take that stuff as the prequels. You remember in The Big Bang Theory when they're watching the show that Penny was supposed to guest star on. She was supposed to be on the show. Was supposed to have this big scene with one of the main characters. They cut it out of the show. Sheldon's over there going, so what? I don't know anything about the show. What am I supposed to do? And Amy tells him, you should just think of this as the start of it and everything else before that as the prequels.
Yeah.
He's like, but I gotta watch like 400 and something episodes before that.
Yeah,
that's kind of how you have to take some things.
But it's like
as whatever.
I'm already having a brain aneurysm just watching fucking this bullshit. Now I got to go watch a fucking other bullshit just to fucking find out what's going on. No, they should have just did a fresh start on everything.
Well, what they should have done is that whole first week, instead of being a live show, they should have done a taped recap of everything that happened beforehand.
Yeah.
And then went live the next week.
Yeah.
You have to have your first show on a new network live.
Well, their first show was the first show was trash because like none of the people could fucking pass customs or some shit.
Well, yeah, because half the roster had visa issues. So That's a failure. That's a failure to pre-plan and have a contingency plan. Um, you know, Booking shows is apparently it's difficult. I'm told that it's difficult, but I,
Yeah.
and I'm a terrible booker and all that kind of stuff. But you know, um, I always have a contingency plan in place. Like I'm like, so what if like half the people can't make it because of weather problems or getting sick or they just don't want to show up? I'm like, dude, I've got like 10 to 15 people on call the day of a show, ready to go.
Mhm.
Um, that's probably something that they didn't have readily available. So they just had to run with who was there and kind of see if there was anybody there around. Like, hey, maybe you could come show up for the show.
Well, the thing is with TNA, they only got like 10 or 15 people.
They got a fairly decent sized roster. It's just the fact that
They only
they're
they only
paid.
play the same, but they only wrestle the
They're
same 10 or 15 people.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but they also right now they're kind of stuck in the we have to run one live show and then we tape several shows after that. So then you have the talent there to run your stories. So, it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation.
Yeah, like
Uh,
there was another match. Moose, you could tell he clearly did a fucking costume change and went out there after
oh
he
yeah,
did the brawl and then he had like a 30-second match with fucking like Mike Myers, whatever's
Brian
Ryan
Myers.
Myers
It
and
was a spear.
everything.
1, 2, 3, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
oh, like really?
you just gotta run with it. Um, they'll get their bearings right. They just need
No,
they just
no.
need a push. I
It's
mean,
been 3 months. It's
yeah,
been 3 months, and they still haven't got their bearings.
yeah, but you got to give it time, or you use the perspective of expect nothing and you're never disappointed. So, I expect nothing from any of these shows other than I can see people wrestle. Uh,
Especially in TNA, man. TNA has
yeah,
no stars.
yeah, and they're trying to get something going. They're on the new network. They're having a little bit of a identity crisis at times.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, no, they're having a problem of we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and like
well,
that.
yeah, that's an
Well,
identity
the thing
crisis.
is that before they got bought out and everything, they fired everybody that knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to run with who you can run with.
If they
Uh,
want more of this, then time to kick the road, dude. Just like
yeah,
whenever, like Stip the Lander even pulled it out. Most of the contracted wrestlers are on a pay per appearance.
yeah, they get paid per appearance that they're there. Uh, and if you're not using them, they're gonna go work somewhere else
Mm-hmm.
to make money, and that's how TNA has always been, though. They've always been on a pay per appearance for the majority of their talent, besides like the top five.
Yeah, Moose probably has a contract. The Hardys
Yeah,
probably have a contract. Mike Santana probably has a contract. The Nemesis probably have a contract. And that's it.
yeah. There's not a whole lot that have like solid contracts, whether they're on the show or not. They're getting paid.
Yeah. Just
Uh,
like that chick, what's her name? The new head lady, shut up, I'm talking, the suit.
yeah,
Dara.
she used to be Sonya Deville.
She has a 6 month contract.
Yeah,
Candice Michelle supposedly has a 6 month contract whenever she shows up.
yeah. So it's what it is. They'll get their stuff right. They just gotta give them some time.
Dude, how did you feel about the OVW situation?
Ooh, it made me go look at our procedures at shows because we did have an incident at one show with a wrestler. It wasn't a referee, and it required medical attention. Luckily, the people that were in the match, the referee was well experienced, had a lot of experience, and the person that the wrestler that had the medical emergency, his opponent, 20-year veteran, immediately recognized there was an issue. They went to the finish immediately, and nobody will ever see the footage of that match unless you were there live.
Smart man.
I have it, but nobody will ever see it because it is
That brutal. Huh?
locked up.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad situation, but we had a lot of people there, a lot of experience. Get the crowd out, get the medical attention, get it handled, and move forward.
I've been at a DCW show when a wrestler got hurt in the middle of the ring, he couldn't move, and they went
Mhm.
straight to the finish, and the referee didn't know what to do. He didn't throw an X up. He didn't know what to do. I'm not throwing no names out there. And I looked at him. I said, "Dude, throw an X up now." And I was sitting in the crowd. And I was like, "Dude, can't move. Throw an X up. This ain't the way this match is supposed to end." And he just
Yeah.
looked at me, and I'm like, "Dude, I was sitting there in the crowd, and I was like, "Fuck it." I jumped over the barricade. I threw the X up so everybody could see that this wasn't planned. Ran to the back. I was like, "Dude, why are y'all not running out there to get this guy?" "Oh, we didn't know it was part of the show." I was like, "Dude is injured in the middle of the ring."
Yeah.
So I had to run back out there, and he was slowly making his way to his feet. And I'm like, "Dude, you okay?" He's like, "Not really, man. I don't know what's going on. My legs ain't working right." We got him to the back. I went back and sat down. Then the person that I'm not going to name came to me and said, "Hey, man, good job, man. I appreciate you doing that." I shouldn't have had to do that, Chris.
No, you should not.
Mhm.
But it definitely put a lot of eyes on that situation, and making people remember things happen and things can happen in the ring. And I do communicate with the referees through a headset. uh, Contrary to belief, there's some people that don't believe that I do, but I
I can
do.
vouch for that. I can vouch for that.
I know, because you've seen me in the back with the headset on, screaming at a referee, telling them to do their job. Uh, but we do, and I communicate with them throughout the match, and I make sure that they can hear me if they can't hear me, and communicating with them throughout the entirety of a match. Um, and we have hand signs and all that kind of stuff back and forth. Like, if you can hear me, throw up, whether it's a thumbs up or a, pat your left cheek or whatever, something that I can see on the camera, especially if I'm in the back. Just different random things, just to kind of keep it up.
Like you're doing SmackDown. SmackDown,
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
way
and
with
that's
Raw.
always
Raw is
yeah, and it's always one of the benefits of having a multicam setup, which I do.
Chris owns his own federation here locally in the southeastern part of the United States. It is Magnolia Championship Wrestling. He's been going at it for over a year now. I'd say a year,
Yeah.
year and a half?
Uh,
Well, no, this right here.
February of 25 was our first show,
So
and
a year and a month.
something like that. We've run shows in Mississippi and Florida, and it makes people mad that we ran a show in Florida, which is hilarious.
You should run them all in Alabama, dude, and just piss off everybody here in Alabama too.
I've had some requests to run in Alabama, but that's a commission state, and I'm not sure of the rules
law.
there. Um,
We need to get you and Dump together. That's what we need to do.
yeah, I want to go up there to New South. I think that'd be a fun trip, but I got to find time that I could go do that.
They're good people, man. They're great people. Him
One
and his
of these
partner-
days, I'll make my way out there, and I want to do commentary one day.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
if
yeah,
you were able to be here on April 4th, I'd let you do all kinds of stuff.
Unfortunately, I'm already taking vacation days They're coming out there, coming out to New Orleans for the
Weekend.
for that pay-per-view.
Stay the next weekend.
Listen, he's trying to get you in trouble, Josh.
I wish I gotta be back at work on Monday. I'm actually
Call out.
I'm flying out. I'm flying out Thursday night. Gonna be going to the be hanging out with Mike and all them on Friday for the pay-per-view. Saturday, we're going. I guess we're going to tour New Orleans for a little bit while our buddy Jordan's at work.
Well,
Then we're gonna
Josh,
do a little partying, and then we're gonna party a little bit at night. Then try not to be too hungover while trying to get back on a plane the next day on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're only
Well, I got-
allowed one, Josh. You're not allowed two. You're either out a hand grenade or a hurricane. Not both. You can't handle it, dude.
What? You gotta have one of each, one in each hand.
Bro, he is going to be fucked up from the floor up, bro. He ain't from down here.
Hey, I got a story of being.
I got a high alcohol tolerance, man. You don't understand.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about that one. Hand grenades are no joke. They will.
They'll obliterate you.
Yeah, you will be looking at that graph. You'll be going up that line. You're like, well, I found out.
You can fuck around and find out what a hand
Yeah,
grenade
you're
is.
gonna be looking at that graph like, if I do this, then this is gonna happen. Yep, I'm gonna fuck around and I'm gonna find out. I actually have family in Arizona, so I could actually probably facilitate that.
That'd be a good thing to do.
I'd have to get a ring there, but that would actually be kind of cool. It'd probably piss a lot more people off if I ran a show all the way in Arizona.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people there will help you too, man. Because over there, it's not like it is here. It's
Oh no, it's not. It's not this whole drama bullshit that everybody wants to do. He's using this guy wrong on this promotion. He's not using him like we do. Well, you know what? It's a story. Get over it.
Yeah,
the only thing I can say about.
I am in a Hello Kitty house. I got cats all over the place.
Yeah, dude, the bad thing about down here, and I haven't been to a TGCW show, and there's reasons. I'll go ahead and say them.
Well, because they suck. Is that the reason?
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Well, I mean, like I said,
owners suck. I'm just gonna put that out there. They like to run their mouths about me every chance they get. I mean, Mr. Dubison, the GCW owner, he can't even run a show. They haven't run a show in over a year, and then wants to come and tell me how to run my show when you failed as a company and running shows. So, how are you going to come at me and try and tell me how to run my show when you can't even run a show?
They're doing the Mississippi Rumble.
Yeah, at Hancock High School, which, you're going to have a lot of people there because you're going to give half the damn tickets out for free.
It's bad, bro. All I'm going to say about that whole situation is I've asked him to come on here and defend himself on a lot of things, and he won't.
No, because they like to talk shit about everybody behind their backs, but won't come and tell them to their face.
I'm the opposite.
Oh, I know that.
I'm very opposite. I've done many times. You don't like me, but you'll shake my fucking hand.
Well, and that's what I was getting at when I sent you the message saying, "Hey, we're you doing the podcast tonight about my rant?" I was at a show as a fan, and now I got somebody going around saying that I disrespected them because I didn't shake their hand. I was a fucking fan. I didn't go backstage. I wasn't invited backstage. You expect me to go find you and come shake your hand and say, "My name's Chris. I own MCW." Dude, you had already made an opinion about me before I even went to the show. And now you want to try and fight me? I mean, dude, come on.
Dude, I wish the people that would say they'd fight me would actually fight me. I would literally love it. I swear to God. But the people that say that to me are over this computer bullshit.
Well,
When they
yeah,
see me in public, they run from me. Literally run from me.
I got one of those right now that runs from me. It's actually quite funny. I walked into where he works and he went and hid.
You talking about Walter?
Oh no, I don't go to Target in Mobile.
Fucking idiot. That dude ran and hid. And when he see me, he smiled. I was like, I'm not gonna
Now
hurt you.
this is another dude. He's told everybody that I didn't see him there when I locked eyes with him, and then he went and ran around the corner of the store.
Sad,
Like,
man.
dude, you're telling everybody that I didn't see you when I walked in there, and you immediately hightailed it out of the store, going to hide from me. Like, come on now.
And my thing is like this dude Steve O'Malley, like, oh, you had to bring your friends and stuff. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna get jumped by you and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. That shit ain't happening. I'm not in high school. I learned my lesson back then. You even the odds as much as you can before shit gets out of hand, and that's where you handle your business. And I wished that fucker would show up somewhere, or if I knew where he was hanging out, I would literally show up and beat the living dog shit out of that dude. I would do it MMA style. I would love for it to be in a ring. I would let somebody even promote it, dude. Promote the shit as an MMA fight. Promote the fuck out of it. Let me beat the dog shit out of this kid. Because that's what he is. He's a fucking kid. He don't know me from the man in the moon. I've seen him wrestle. He barely picked up Walter and threw him through a box that was barely fucking there. And I was like, congratulations, you're a smart man. You know, it was terrible, dude. It was
Hey, did you know
awful.
that trash bag wrestlers Facebook site's talking about Walter now?
Good. They should. They fucking should, dude. He's a creep, bro. He's a fucking creep.
Yeah, I don't know anything ever since he blocked me.
Oh, he's a fucking creepo, man. He's a fucking creep. I mean, dude, he was trying to, like, when the women were wrestling for DCW, he would, like, go over there and hang out with all the women. Oh, yeah, your match is so good. Yeah. I would like to date you. And they're like, no, I got a guy. Okay, then. Dude, he's done that to every single chick.
Yeah.
Dude, that's creepy, bro. That's fucking creepy. Then I heard that dude, what's his name? Chase something. The dude that has no hair up here, but he's like a fan favorite or whatever.
Yeah, Chase Matthews.
I heard him talking about some 16-year-old girl that he was just like, yeah, dude, she's so fucking hot. I was like, what the fuck, man?
It's wild.
What the fuck, dude? And then they're all sitting there talking about my past. I'm sitting there going, dude, y'all are a bunch of bitches. I own my shit. Dude, I'm trying to get pardoned for my shit because I didn't do my shit, but you motherfuckers are creepy. Oh, it's easy to sit there and point the finger at somebody, but whenever it's coming back at them, dude, it's like, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, please, I heard you say it. It's sad, man. All the shit I've seen, like the Walter situation, the Chase situation, dude, it's creepy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there.
And I won't
have any of them on my shows.
I wish they would show up and say something to me. They don't say shit to me. They'll say it behind my back to other people. Hell, you even told me, you know, because a fat bastard wanted to go around saying, oh, who shook my motherfucking hand?
Damn.
You want to talk all that shit, but who shook my motherfucking hand, Chris?
Yeah, he did. We should have thrown that belt in the garbage that night, too.
He didn't even hesitate, did he? He didn't even hesitate, did he?
Nope. We should have thrown that belt in the garbage that night, though. That would have been hilarious.
I was going to. You told me not to.
I ripped that sticker off of it, and I was ready to put it in the garbage.
I ripped the sticker off. You told me I could.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rip the sticker off. I told you I should
Yeah.
throw it in the trash can and leave it. And you say, no, you can't do that. I gotta give it back to him. It's like, fuck that piece of garbage. Claim I did
Yeah.
it.
I I guess I have a little bit more respect for belts than others do. Yeah, especially when that one dude took pictures with one of my belts. Yeah, I don't
Well,
think I ever told you about that.
yeah, you
There was
did.
a oh
Brown
yeah,
Razors. Yeah, and dude, he
yeah.
was on. He went on TGCW and he was talking bad about you.
That's
Um,
normal.
yeah, but he was talking about that situation about. Well, I really wasn't going to do it. I was just playing a prank, and I was just going to do it as a joke. And I was like, dude, you don't joke like that. All right. First of all, if you're going to do it, you're going to fucking do it.
Yep.
And that's just the way I look at it. If you're joking about it, you're in your head, you're wanting to do it. But whenever Mac Daddy Duds did it to the AWL or AW, whatever that fucking was, belt, he
Yeah.
threw it in the trash. And then he had fucking buyer's remorse kind of went out and got fucking shit faced drunk. Couldn't even talk, man. And then the wrestler that was there that night, which was he's also appeared on Tulsa King. I'm not going to say his name. He wrestled the Mac Daddy Duds later on that evening and beat the fuck out that man in the middle of that ring. True
Yeah.
fucking story.
That
True fucking story.
it's one of those weird situations, you're like, I'm gonna disrespect this company by doing this to them. Like, for one thing, it's a prop.
Yeah.
And if you put it in the garbage, you put it in the garbage. I mean, whatever. Then the dude goes and takes those weird pictures with it, which they just became meme worthy pictures because the guy is not a in shape guy. So, the Free Willy pictures ended up happening. The Job of the Hut pictures ended up happening.
Mm.
It was like anything and everything you can think of, like fat dude sitting on the couch, eating grapes, kind of thing.
And he was a
It was
nice dude
just
when I met him, man. He was a nice guy, dude. Nice dude. But you could tell that he wants to be liked by everybody.
there's a lot like that.
Me, I don't want to be liked. I want to be hated. I want you to hate my fucking guts. I want everybody to hate me because I'm not a real hateable person at all. I'm a real likable person in real life. I am a extremely nice guy. I will give you the shirt off my back. I will do anything I can for you. But the way the wrestling is down here in the South, it's I want them to fucking hate me, dude. There is not one wrestler on any card anywhere except there's a couple. I'm going to stop there. There are a couple of people that I actually have a lot of respect for, and they would never come and talk trash about my name or anything. They're really good people. I consider them family, and I don't go after them. I don't talk bad about them, and I never will. And they know that. And whenever I said that to them, dude, they changed the whole tune about me. One of them being Gary. You know what I'm talking about, Rockstar.
Oh yeah, Gary's a good dude.
Gary's a stand-up human being, dude, and I love him for that. And he knows if he ever needs anything, dude, not to ever hesitate to even ask me, bro. Never to hesitate. I'll have his back no matter what.
What's
And
he been up to lately? I haven't seen him active for a while.
He's been doing him, dude. He's been doing Rockstar shit.
Yeah,
He's been in Australia and
he's been
motherfuckers been everywhere, dude.
he's been doing that TikTok famous stuff, making money. That's it.
And dude, he's good at that. He's really good at that.
Yeah,
And I like him.
I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to go.
Go
catch
visit
up.
him, man. Go visit him.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be instead of him coming to you, you should go to him, dude. That'd mean more to him
Yeah.
than anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Been busy with
I know.
working, wrestling.
I live
and
down the
trying to
road
run
from the dude.
shows.
I
Yeah.
live down the road from Gary. Literally, I live maybe not even 5 minutes from him.
Yeah.
Great guy. And I know he had, because all that shit that came out behind my back to everybody, he had his own opinions, and I know he did. A lot of people did. But I was one to tell him, believe what you want, dude. I'm gonna have your back regardless. If you hate me, that's cool, but I'm gonna be here to tell you I got you. And when I said that, he was just like, "Fuck, like you are a stand-up person. I'm not going to sit here and deny anything. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about nobody that don't deserve it." He's never came at me with anything. Another one that I know he's talked shit behind my back, but every time he sees me, he's nice, and that's MT2. But I had
Hey,
nothing back.
he's getting bookings.
Yeah, I know, and that's a good thing for him. I hope he continues getting bookings. I know there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, yeah, just book him for $30 and job him to whoever." That's the TGCW people.
Yep.
I know Singfet don't like the dude. I know that for a fact. I know that he don't like him at all, and I know why he don't like him. And there's reasons. There's so many reasons. But MT2 also, whenever he was in DCW, he had this thing that, "Oh, I'm friends with the owners. I can do whatever I want, and they're going to cater to me because I'm a diva." And he was like, "We're going to make this shit real as possible. I'm going to make a story out of this." And he didn't like where the story was going because it was basically real. He didn't like that. He freaked out. "Oh shit, man, dude's going to kick my ass in that ring. He's going," and he was like, "Dude, why would I do that? I would never get booked again ever. Why would I do that?" And I was like, "True story." So, I mean, and I was there that night. 100%. That was a ladder match for the Diamond Destiny Championship. I was there. And at the end of the night, at the end of that match, they were both friends. Well, they talked and they were okay. But Alan told me straight, "I don't like that motherfucker." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "He's a bitch. He takes shit that I say, he takes it to heart." He's like, "He ain't real." And he's not. In that aspect, he's not real. And I really do hope that he gets over that phobia of people talking shit about him, where he can actually have a match with them and it be real, and him not fucking freak the fuck out. "Oh, they're going to kick my ass in the ring." Because that will never happen, because it's got to be professional. Now, if someone shoots on you in the middle of the ring and beats you down like to a bloody pulp in the middle of the ring for no fucking reason, everybody in that arena and that audience is going to take pictures and videos of that and put that shit on the internet as soon as it happens. And he will never be booked ever again.
Yep.
So why the fuck are you even worried about that? I mean, it ain't like a Rajah Jackson situation where you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
That's a whole different situation. This situation is a shoot work, and it's more of a work shoot than anything. So I get where he was coming from on that angle. I do, because I had to sit there and not referee, but I had to sit there and talk to both of them like babies. Like, "Look, he ain't gonna hurt you in the middle." "Well, I don't believe him." What was it going to take? And dude, we didn't know they were going to do the match before 15 minutes before the match. I'm serious, Chris.
Yeah.
It was that bad, dude.
There's been a lot of stories about that match over the years.
It was fucking shitty, dude. It was like, and Singbat was out there smoking a cigarette, drinking a Coca-Cola, him and Shorty. They weren't even worried about it. It was all on MT2. MT2 packed up his shit and was going home. Singfet wasn't going nowhere. Why the fuck would he go somewhere? He's like, "Dude, I told everybody I'm not gonna fucking kill the kid. We're just gonna wrestle. I'm just trying to make the shit more believable, make a story out of it."
Yeah.
That's all I was trying to do. And I mean, he said that shit 27 times to his blue in the face. He finally said, "I ain't answering no more fucking questions about it. If you don't believe me, you don't fucking believe me." And then I was like, "I believe you, bro." And I was like, "Well, I told him, I said, I believe you." And I looked at MT2 and I said, "Do you believe him?" "Oh, no." I said, "Well, if you don't know, you have to know, man, because y'all are fixing to go out there and have a match, or y'all not going to go out there and you're going to have to relinquish that fucking title. Which one is it?"
Mm-hmm.
And then Tommy was like, "Well, I don't want to strip him of the title. I'll figure out something else." I was like, "Nah, strip him of the fucking title. He don't want to wrestle. Fucking strip him of the title. Make him a fucking heel. He wants to be a babyface. Strip him of the fucking title.
Yeah.
Make him a fucking heel. Fuck him." And I said it right in front of God and everybody's like, "Fuck him, man. If you don't want to do business, fuck him, dude. You don't need his ass anyway. We got somebody else back here that want to wrestle, man.
Yeah.
Put him in the ring with somebody." And Alan was just sat there and laughed. He's like, "You don't give a fuck, dude." I was like, "I don't give a flying fuck, dude. I don't give a flying fuck. If it comes to that type of shit and you want to act like that, fuck that. I have no remorse for you. But my situation with MT2, I like the guy personally. I think he's a great dude. But in that ring, if that's the way he acts around everybody else, fuck that guy. You don't need him. And that's one of the reasons why he didn't get booked for so long, Chris.
Yeah.
And he, I guess he finally realized that, like, oh shit, I don't need to be a crybaby no more. I mean, dude, how old is he? 32, 33?
I don't know.
I know he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Man the fuck up, dude. Quit being a baby.
Yeah, if you wanna wrestle, you gotta have a little bit thicker skin than that.
I mean, shit, dude, you hear shit, people talking shit all the time on wrestlers that are famous, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have fucking thick skin, dude.
It's a normal thing now. It's like, all right, let's pick on this person this week.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And every time that's why he picks on me, dude, I'm like, bring it. More time you waste on me is someone else that ain't getting no time wasted on personally.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's and that's the perspective I've taken on it. I'm like, if y'all are come at me, come at me. I mean, it's just a waste of your time because you're spending all that energy on me when all I do is promote the shows. I book the shows and I promote the shows. Like, I'm not even a wrestler. I'm just putting shows together. I'm putting shows together. I'm not fantasy booking them like some people will say. I'm actually putting shows together to have coherent storylines instead of this wishy-washy stuff like some people do, where they don't even have ends to their shows. They just have another group come in and end the show. It's like, all right, well, what the heck did all of that mean?
Oh, they do a WCW ending? It don't make no sense.
You can't even call it a WCW ending.
NWO's here. Oh my god, they're attacking everybody. Wait a minute, we're out of time.
Yeah,
We gotta go.
you can't even call it that. It was like, all right, well, we have these two groups that are going up against each other for supremacy, and then everybody got eliminated except for the last two, and then another group comes in and attacks the last two. I'm like, what's the build to this? Where's the build? Like,
there's no build there. And then
that's just another group comes in and beats everybody up, and all right, well, there was no winner.
That's terrible. That's god awful booking. That's like you don't know what to do. Now, I do have a question for you. What are your rants? Get them out of there. Get them going.
Yes, I want to hear the rant.
That's the handshake rant. Got to shake everybody's hand when they come. Man. Okay, well, you know what? It's 2026. Yeah, I'll shake your hand, no problem. I'll say, hey, glad to see you here. Whatever. I mean, if you don't want to shake somebody's hand, you don't want to shake somebody's hand. I mean, people got germs. Whatever. Some people don't wash their hands. I mean, I wash my hands about 47 times a day because of germs. Because I don't like germs.
I wash my, dude, every time I go piss, before I piss, after I piss, before I shit, after I shit.
Yeah, like you should see when I'm cooking eggs, I'll wash my hands like 5 times cooking the eggs and almost burn them
because the slimy shit.
Yeah, because of the egg whites and all that kind of stuff. Or cooking bacon. You're like, oh, well, I put those bacon down. Let me go wash my hands to touch the pan and go put it in the oven or cook it in the pan or whatever. Yeah.
You put soap on your chicken before you cook?
I don't. I don't wash it off. I don't do any of that. I put it straight in the pan.
Dude, I was watching a lady do that on not on TikTok, I was on Facebook. She's like, yeah, I wash my meat really good. And I was like, you put Dawn liquid detergent on your chicken?
Hey, I guess if it's good enough for the ducks, it's good enough for your chicken.
Man, I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. That chicken's
it's weird. That's weird when people do that. But so the handshake thing is weird. I was at, what I'm talking about. I was at a show as a fan, wasn't in the locker room, wasn't going behind the camera, wasn't doing any of that. But apparently somebody wants to whoop my ass because I didn't shake their hand.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, dude, really? And you're really gonna stand on that I didn't come shake your hand when I don't even know you? Like,
I don't even know what you look like.
And then I don't even know what you look like, really. I've seen pictures, but people change and people change their hairstyles and facial hair, and some people don't get to grow magnificent beards like some of us.
Jordan has a
No.
magnificent beard, by the way.
Yeah, he does. He does. I'm
Fucking got
jealous
beard
of it.
I got beard envy.
Um, I end up letting it grow out, and I get beard dandruff, and I cut it off, and then I start over. But because I don't take care of it as well as I probably should. But yeah, I mean, dude, like if like a promoter is gonna get upset with me, but then you want to talk shit about me behind my back when you don't even know me and say, well, punch that motherfucker in the face the next time I see him. Well, I mean, are you? Like, really, are you? Like, will you see me ever again? Will you ever be on a show that I book? No, because you're a wrestler too. Like, I'm not gonna book you on a show. Do you think I'm stupid?
That's dumb.
Am I going to go to a show that you're wrestling on? No, I'm not going to go to a show that you're wrestling on because I think your wrestling matches suck. Why would I support you?
You gotta be
And
talking
then
about. Do I know Do I know this person?
I don't know if you know him or not. I just know he's a promoter that keeps running his damn mouth saying he's going to beat my ass.
What's the company? Can you say the company?
You know him.
Oh,
And then the other promoter goes around saying, I just want you guys to put on a good show. And that's why I talk shit about you. You just need to put on a good show. You didn't like my help. You didn't want my help. Motherfucker, you can't even run a show.
JD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy too.
And he wants to talk shit about me behind my back all the time.
The king of Twisted Tea. Yeah.
He drinks more Twisted Tea than I've ever seen from somebody with no balls.
Bro, I've never had a Twisted Tea. I'm afraid that's just too gay for me.
Well, I mean, I've had them. They're okay. I don't like the regular ones. I have to have the half and half ones because they're just too sweet.
Yeah. I like my sour beer. That's what I like because I'm a sour guy.
But yeah, I mean, it's constant thing, and then there's other ones that are like, well, I'm gonna beat your ass the next time I see you. I'm like, well, you probably won't see me, so I'm not gonna actively go to a show that you're on. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna support you.
I'm not gonna support them, but I'll wait in the parking lot.
I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not even gonna waste my time. That's not even worth my time.
I mean, I like to fight.
But going and bashing my show. Going and
I like to
bashing my
fight, though,
show.
Chris. That's the difference, man. I mean,
I'd much rather not resort to violence.
I'm
not a violent person. I can absolutely just demolish somebody in a debate. I have a very large vocabulary.
Same here, but most people don't realize that they would rather go to fisticuffs than talk about it. And most of the people that sit there and talk shit about me behind my back or anything, like, oh, I'll beat your ass. I'm like, let's go. Let's do that. I'm down. Just like whenever Lucha did that to me. I was at an MMA fight. I was like, well, why don't you show up here and we'll get it on. No, I'm at a wrestling convention. I'm doing a wrestling match. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're going to fake fight. Exactly. I told him you're going to fake fight. I wanted to beat the shit out of that dude so bad for talking shit. Like, he's like, I did my piece. I said my piece. Like, oh, yeah, okay. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But if you're going to talk shit to me, expect me to talk shit back. I'm not going to sit there and let you just run me over like I'm a fucking fucking child. I ain't going to let that happen. But like I told him, I was like, dude, there's men in this world. I am a man before I'm anything else. If you want to talk shit, get hit. Fuck around, find out.
That's what Paige has on her knuckles.
F5.
Doesn't it say talk shit, get bit on her knuckles?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm over that. I'm over that shit. Like, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to hear my side of anything. You don't want to hear me. You don't want to listen. You don't want to hear the facts. You just want to run your mouth and assume you know everything. Cool, let's fight. Let's get it out of your system. And when I win, when you're sitting on the curb and me and you're sitting there, and I got you a beer in the hand, and I'm sitting there talking to you, you're going to listen then, motherfucker, because guess what? If you try to fight me again, you're a dumbass.
Yeah. And
All
that's
right.
the
Oh, well,
that,
guy. Here, I don't mean to cut you, Chris, but uh,
Like,
I don't want this running all night. I'm like really tired. It's supposed to have been an in and out with TNA, and we go to sleep. But
hey, we
yeah,
were ranting about stuff. It was
yeah.
ranting about the business,
yeah,
ranting about the
I
wrestling
know,
business and
but at the
fighting.
same time, it's like
And so
We ran out of
I'm getting the Mike Tyson like
we
get him like
ran
Tyson
out of
again.
things. We ran out of things to bitch about TNA show.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Uh,
I understand where you're coming from, Chris. I do. I understand 1,000%. There's a lot of people out there that, like I said, that hate my guts and they want to fight me. And I'm like, let's do it. You know, you want to put
Yeah,
boxing gloves on and do it? We can do that. You want to fight
yeah,
MMA style? We can do that.
yeah.
You
And
want to
I,
fight in a wrestling
and I,
ring? Nah, I'm not going to do
yeah,
that.
I got, I got two of them we could fight in.
Let's see. We got two.
unless there's steel chair involved, that you'll do it.
Oh
Yeah,
no, you
man.
fight in the rings. We can put the gloves on.
Yeah,
We can
let's do that.
sanction a boxing fight or whatever.
Yeah, we're saying an
I
MMA fight. I don't give a fuck,
Yeah,
dude. Bring them bitches
just,
on. And
just
I'm going to say this for everyone to hear me and whoever will tell this person, Steve O'Malley, whatever your real name is, I ain't afraid of you, bro. I want to fight you. Just me, just me. There ain't gonna be nobody with me. Just me. You want to fuck around? You want to find out who I really am? Fight me.
Jordan's like, I don't know, he did some kind of baby bang car
Two
farts. I
rings,
don't
war
know.
two
games.
rings war
Two rings,
game.
war games. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get it. Fight
Well,
you MMA style in one and then
one's a
box you in the
16
other.
footer, one's a 16 footer, one's an 18 footer. So it'd be a little bit weird.
Well, it don't matter. We could box in one and fight in the other, or fight in
There you
one
go.
and box in
It's
the
a
other.
it's a it's a two stages of hell match.
Hell yeah,
The
let's do
third
it.
or even three, because then the third stage can just be out, just
Out in the
on the
parking lot.
ground.
Yeah, yeah. If he wants to
Yeah,
continue going, we'll fight in the parking lot.
yeah.
Fight
We'll
dirty.
just leave an open space on the other side of the ring and
Fucking
put
right,
some
dude. I ain't afraid
put
of no
some
fucking.
like put some caution tape up or whatever.
Yeah, so I ain't afraid of this dude, man. But he wanted to sit there and talk shit. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it, dude.
So,
Make this
Chris,
shit happen, Chris. Make it
you
fucking happen.
you have any more news for us other than
Oh yeah, what about your juicy news? Do we get any
Oh,
takes to that?
the juicy stuff. Oh no, I can't talk about the juicy stuff right now.
Oh man, you're
You'll have to wait
lame.
till next week on that.
Oh, that's lame, Chris. You're gonna leave us with a hang, man. You're gonna do what
Oh yeah,
WCW do.
I always gotta leave you hanging on something.
Oh,
The
man.
here?
the
But
juicy
here,
stuff you'll have to wait until after next Friday.
as I say, what's the word on your April 4th show then?
Oh, I pissed everybody off about that show. I
Okay.
absolutely just pissed everybody off. I
Well,
mean, they went on like
I
a
was more
two and a
interested
half
in like
hour rant.
who do you got wrestling and what's the matches and stuff like that. But okay,
Oh yeah, I pissed everybody off about this show. I have a bunch of matches on there. I only announced one, but supposedly everybody knows what else is happening on the show because
You're predictable.
yeah, apparently I'm predictable, but there is something to be not expected happening with the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some surprises. People can go out there and be like, "Oh, well, I already know what's going to happen on the show." Do you? What I put in that group chat, is that the card, or did I just do that out there to fuck with you?
Because that person go back and tell everybody in the world, dude. You're gonna have
Well,
one.
yeah, and then you got people that want to go out there and tell the whole card to everybody and try and see whether it's a good show or not. You can't determine whether it's a good show just by the card.
Dude, they've been doing that shit since fucking ever. Oh man, I can't believe they give our card away and they give away our matches and they're telling people what our outcomes are. And I'm like, dude, who cares? Just be better.
That's the other side of things. I don't ever put who's gonna win and lose matches in our group chats. You don't find that thing out until the day of the show
Yeah, I'll
because
change it. I'll change
I
it.
could
yeah, too
change
many
my
people talk
mind.
these days.
Yeah,
I could
that.
change my mind the day of the show. I'm like, you know what? It makes more sense if this person wins. That's just peeling the curtain back a little bit on how that works.
Oh, yeah.
Expect the unexpected. I got a cool video being made about that. You know, if you want to wait around on that one, that'll be up this week because
If you haven't noticed,
people want.
I've been putting like different federations or different companies up on the thing. You're up there twice in the past 2 weeks because I keep forgetting to leave you off of there or been leaving you off on that shit. I did like the big ones like NWA or NWA, TNA, GCW, JCW, AEW, WWE, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and went away with it. Now I'm like, fuck it, let's put some indies out there. We love wrestling, WOW, Wrestling Revolver, HOG, everybody, bro. Everybody that I'm a fan of, IWADS. I'm out there, dude. Like, let's get it. Like,
Yeah. I still gotta get the footage edited from the Panama City show. Where we only had 25 people, even though I had ticket sales that were like 100. Oh, at a bar on a Sunday, we had 100 people there. But according to two dudes with a wrestling company that's not running shows now, because Karma bit them in the ass over there in Panama City. Uh,
people are going to talk, man. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
They
if you
wanted to run. They wanted to run their mouths about it and make posts about it. Oh well, they only had 25 people there at their show. Y'all only had 60 people at your show in that high school gymnasium, and I got footage. I got pictures and receipts to deliver. But I got ticket sales that I can prove that I had more people there.
put on a better show, you get better results.
Well, yeah, and for me to go run a show in an area that I'd never run a show in before and still draw on a Sunday evening while nobody over there wants to what's the word for it?
Show up.
Well, no. Nobody wants to. What is the word for it? Nobody wants. Dang, it's right there on the tip of my tongue about that. Or no, I'll use a different set of words. Nobody can see that, even though I have the receipts to prove there were more people there than what they're claiming. It's all good.
All right, man.
Now you are not running any shows until at least June and probably later because you fucked around and found out.
Just like in IWADS is coming in their territory too, man. I wonder how they're gonna like that.
Oh no! Supposedly they have the tag team championships going to be on the line there. If you look at the post, but I don't even think that's going to happen because one of the people that has the belts isn't going to go work for them anymore.
That's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny.
So they're going to have to go get new tag belts, and they got to go get a new heavyweight belt because that belt was stolen.
That's hilarious.
Or so I hear. But they could go back to their old belts, that are a UFC replica belt with a sticker put over it. But you want to talk shit about my stuff.
You have nice belts, bro. You have nice belts.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into those.
You have nice belts. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen every belt you showed me. Those are nice belts.
Yeah. I had a lot of work done on those belts. I was very selective of the makers. I asked questions. I didn't just go have somebody make a belt for me and hope that it came in right. No, I went around and I went and asked different makers, what can you do?
So, but the thing is, man, about everything in a whole, I really just wish that all these other companies that talk shit would get together and make business. That way you could bring in these big stars together and do promotional shit and get huge shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
we could, but everybody wants to get their panties in a wad because they think that everybody's trying to run in everybody's area. When you got kicked out of your building, you don't have a building now, but you want to talk shit about me running shows
Because they're jealous,
when,
man, or
well,
envious,
yeah,
and
when
it's
I
sad.
can go get whatever venue I want and go run a show. Like, I don't have any problem with that. I don't have any problem going to get any venue that I want to go run a show. But when
And
you have a
that's
reputation, when you've built a reputation that you damage venues, it's hard to get those venues booked
oh, I know.
or for anybody else to do it. And then you go run around without any insurance too. So, that's whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, man, in my personal opinion, and I've done whatever and however, and I've seen how the big guys do it. I've seen how the small guys do it. I've seen everything. I've been there. And for example, whenever you needed me there, I did everything you asked me to do and then some, I think. And I even went out there tried to help one of the guys send out flyers and ticket the place to get more people in. I
Hmm.
volunteered to do that. Did I? Did I not?
Yep.
Nobody else did.
Nope.
So, and they didn't know me from Man in the Moon.
Yeah.
But
And that's another thing that, seeing that, I mean, we get flyers out everywhere, like we do. Um, but seeing the talent, that's something that I see posts from talent saying, if you're on shows and you're not promoting the shows, what are you doing?
you're expecting the payout, but are you
Yeah,
really wanting?
you're
But
yeah, you're expected a payout, but you're not promoting the shows that you're on. So why does anybody give a shit about you?
the only promotions I see is people doing on social media. They're not going around door to door. Gary
No.
would actually give out like pamphlets and put it in like
Yeah.
restaurants and stuff and gas stations and shit. Gary would do that whenever he was working
Yeah.
for certain companies. I've seen him do that.
Yeah.
And me, I was like, that's cool. And my
Yeah. No, we're
cousin, she
gonna.
owns her own restaurant. She's like, you know who that is? I'm like, yeah, Gary dropped him off, didn't he? She goes, yeah, how'd you know? I said, because he works there. And I was like, me personally, I throw him in the trash, but since Gary put him in there, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Because that's how you ticket a place. That's how you put flyers in hands. That's how, because if they go in there and they buy, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a show coming in. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take this home and look at it. Maybe I'll go. That's how you do shit. You don't do it like what
Hmm.
me and the other guy did. We walked around, we rode around trying to give out freaking flyers to people. We had 10 flyers, 15 flyers. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be in the
Yeah.
main event, da 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 da. You should come check us out. And it was really good. That dude's a really good wrestler. Both of them were. They were great wrestlers. And that's why I sat up there on the bench, on the thing where I can get a better seat to watch
Hmm.
that match. But because I couldn't really tell from the back. But in case if anything went wrong, boom, I'm right there in the ring. I could leapfrog everybody and get in the ring if something had to happen. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. That's the way I've always been, though, because I mean, I can say this with all due nothing against you. You do not have a doctor on hand, and you do not have medical staff on hand.
Nope.
And a lot of these places like that are also the same exact way.
Hmm.
And people will sit there and they judge those types of places. Oh, they don't have medical staff like TNA don't have. TNA don't even have medical staff on hand. They
Hmm.
have a doctor, which is a licensed therapist, but he's not a medical doctor.
Yeah.
And just like AEW has their doctor. WWE
Hmm.
has their doctor. A lot of these other promotions don't even have anybody like that at their company.
No.
But whenever something happens, like you know, from example, 911 is the first thing you dial. Am I wrong or right?
Hmm. Yep.
Because I mean, as soon as something happens, even if it was a fan that had a seizure in the middle of the show, you're going to stop and get that fan taken care of because
Hmm.
that's what you do. That's priority number one. Then the show can go on if it needs to,
Yep.
because that's priority number one right there. And I've been to a lot of shows here locally. People didn't even know I showed up to them. Some of them, they just let me in the door. I'm not even gonna say the names of them because they're nice. But I sat in the very back and I watched the shows go on, and I was not impressed with any of it. I'd get up and leave. I get up and leave about halfway through. Give them $10. Okay, cool, whatever. I see what I needed to see. I came to who I wanted to see, and I got the fuck out of there. You know why? Because the rest of the show didn't matter to me. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. He had jobber number one working against jobber number two. I don't care about that. And everybody's like, well, I'm a draw. Dude, you're a draw in Mobile, Alabama with 27 people in the audience. You will not sell 27 tickets at TNA. You will not even sell 27 tickets at GCW. You will not even sell 2 tickets at any show other than where you're at. If you can go to another company higher than you and ticket and get people in the seats, then you can say something. You know who can? Fuego del Sol, aka KJ Orso. He can get asses in seats. He is the only one from this area that can do that.
Yep.
Anybody else here locally? No. The only way they're getting tickets over at DCW right now, they're having to advertise a person who quit their company. They're coming in there tomorrow. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's the only thing that's promoting their show is the fact that
he's coming in there.
That Brian Armstrong will be there.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That is it.
And he's on the flyer. That's the craziest thing right there. Like, that's how you got to promote your show? Like, really? And I don't want to talk poorly about other promotions, but you're having to use a former WWE star on your flyer to promote your show.
Who doesn't even wrestle full time?
Yeah, who doesn't even wrestle now? He hasn't wrestled in how many years?
At least a dozen. At least a dozen.
Yeah, he has not wrestled since he was in TNA.
Well, he wrestled back in WWE. He won the tag team titles with
when he came back.
Yeah, he won the tag team
titles. We're talking 10 plus years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. And he's also doing a show up in the north with Billy Gunn too. They're advertising for them to get back together and do something. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Brian Armstrong in AEW.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. He's a good creative person, man. He really is. Yeah. But him being part of that company down here, I don't see them doing anything. I mean, I'm trying to be as nice as I can about it. I don't see the Armstrong brothers reviving that company to be something that's compatible with TNA or AEW or Wrestling Revolver or House of Glory or any of that.
No, there's too much. The reputation is shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hate to be ugly about it, but that is the truth.
You're wrestling out of a freaking, I hate to say this, mechanic shop.
Oh, I'd love to have the building because there's so much potential with it.
But dude, they don't even have air conditioning.
No, I know. And the owner is an AC guy.
I heard he lost his business though.
I don't know anything about that. I haven't been to one of those shows in over a year.
You should go tomorrow night. You should go tomorrow night and tell me how it is.
No, I've got other plans.
Okay. Well, Chris, I ain't even trying to keep you on here any longer, man. You can see Josh fell asleep on us.
Yeah, Josh is
dead over there. Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Say, how far gone is the reputation
for Wildcat? Even an outside guy to come in and fix that company. Oh, Wildcat ain't bad, bro. Wildcat ain't bad. But anyway, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
you don't like wrong.
God almighty, man. And we're just not food. We're just not food to eat, ladies and gentlemen.
Like these, we're food for the ears, baby.
Fucking right. And if Jordan was here, he would say what's his is his and what's yours is his too. But he would
Yes.
say something else in the line.
Gosh, I'm pretty much going out right now. That was a long day. It was a long day, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not
I don't
10-hour
know
workday
about
plus
Wildcat.
plus not plus 3 hours of running around after work.